Yo. Let's go. Yo.
Night spreads across the city like a slow-moving storm cloud, thick with restless ambition and unfinished stories that refuse to fade into silence. Towers of glass glow above the streets like distant constellations, but down below the pavement carries a different kind of gravity. The way that people building futures out of pressure, memory, and stubborn refusal to accept the limits written for them inside a cramped apartment where traffic noise seeps through the walls like distant thunder. A young man studies the rhythm of the city, not just the obvious chaos of engines and voices, but the deeper structure beneath it, patterns of power, invisible hierarchies. In a strange way, influence travels faster than truth. He learned early that survival is not the same as progress. Survival keeps you breathing, progress demands transformation. The neighborhood taught him lessons no classroom ever explained. It showed him how reputation moves through streets like electricity, how loyalty can outweigh wealth, and how quiet resilience often carries more strength than loud authority. Pressure surrounded him constantly, bills stacked like silent accusations, dreams treated like unrealistic luxuries, expectations shrinking the horizon before we even began moving. But pressure has two outcomes, collapse or refinement. He chose refinement. Instead of folding beneath the weight, examined it, dissecting every obstacle until pattern appears. Systems exist everywhere, in corporate towers where decisions reshape entire districts, in quiet rooms where contracts determine who rises and who disappears, and narratives repeated so often they begin to masquerade as truth. Understanding those systems became power, words became instruments, not simple phrases thrown toward easy applause, but layered expressions carrying the architecture of lived experience. Each line built like reinforced steel inside an unfinished skyscraper, rising gradually from foundation to skyline. People began to listen, not because the message was comfortable, but because it carried recognition. Listeners heard fragments of their own history hidden between the lines, the exhaustion of overlooked effort, the frustration of doors closed before opportunity could even knock. Crowds gathered slowly, drawn by something deeper than entertainment. Authenticity. Energy filled the room like compressed thunder waiting to break. Thousands of individuals realizing simultaneously that their struggles were not isolated incidents, but shared conditions produced by systems larger than any single life. Truth has momentum once released. It moves through crowded trains and late night kitchens, through cracked headphones and quiet conversations between people who once believed their voices carry no weight at all. The city itself began to look different. Buildings that once symbolized unreachable success revealed themselves as temporary monuments built by human hands. Streets once associated only with struggle became proof of endurance. Places where determination quietly multiplied every day. Perspective changed everything. What once looked like limitation began to resemble raw material. Every difficult year hard and resolved. Every underestimated effort sharpened focus. Every doubt forced deeper understanding. Legacy does not emerge from noise alone. It grows through discipline, through the stubborn decision to maintain clarity even when confusion becomes profitable, through the refusal to trade truth for comfort. Somewhere across the city another restless mind watches this transformation unfold and recognizes the deeper lesson hidden inside it. Greatness is engineered not through luck or spectacle, but through relentless commitment to understanding the force of shaping reality, through patience strong enough to outlast distraction, through courage that refuses to disappear when momentum slows. The night continues moving, traffic lights shift colors, windows glow across endless apartments. Ideas begin forming in quiet corners of the city where ambition refuses to sleep, and somewhere a new voice begins shaping its own foundation from pressure and observation, preparing to build influence from the same raw materials that once seemed like obstacles. Cause pressure, when understood rather than fear, does something remarkable. It does not destroy vision, it forges it, and from that forge entire kingdoms of thought can rise.
Let's go, Joe.